In this Burnout Extra, I'm gonna show you how to not stall in a manual car. And by that I mean, at the last second when you feel as though the car is about to stall, I'm gonna show you different tips and tricks on ways to prevent it. Driving a manual car without stalling actually takes a little bit of not only knowledge, but a little bit of skill as well, and that will develop over time. Stalling consists of getting the wrong ratio with either the clutch pedal or the gas pedal. Very rarely is it both that allow you to stall. However, they work hand in hand, so it does make sense that if you messed up one, the other could be altered as well. So to understand how a manual transmission works or how to drive a manual car in the first place, I will link those videos right up in the corner. Ultimately, there's a balance you need to find between the clutch pedal and the gas pedal, and that will either prevent your car from moving or propel your car forward. And if you get that balance wrong, ultimately you will stall the car. I'm just gonna show you a couple quick things. It's actually pretty simple on how to correct yourself or fix it so that you don't stall at the last second. And by that I mean your feet on the pedals and how much you're pushing them down or laying off of the pedal. Ultimately, if you let off too fast on the clutch, that will stall the car. Or if you don't provide enough gas or accelerator at the right time, that will also stall the car. Those two things are the main components of stalling. So right now I'm gonna demonstrate what happens when you let off the clutch too much and the car ultimately jolts forward and you essentially didn't give it any gas to then propel itself forward even more. So what you're doing is just kind of dropping the clutch too quick. And like I said, that clutch is, you wanna find the sweet spot when you're accelerating. However, this is a perfect example of when you're pretty much just using the clutch and you almost forgot to press the gas. Now I'm gonna show you when you don't accelerate fast enough on the gas pedal. This ultimately means you let off the clutch correctly, however, you didn't apply enough gas to the engine in order for it to move forward. Despite looking like the same thing when in the demonstration, it's actually very different when you're messing up the accelerator pedal or the clutch pedal. When you stall a manual car, the car will jolt forward almost all of the time, simply because that's the way the transmission and the gears are wanting to kick the car forward. If you feel your car jolting back and forth, if you just put your left foot down on the clutch pedal and hold it, your car will almost definitely not stall. You're essentially free moving and can roll forward or backward or whatever direction you were going. In that case, it's not as safe, but that would prevent your engine from completely shutting off. That's gonna be all for this Burnout Extra. If you want to know more about this Challenger or how to drive a manual car, be sure to check out more of the channel. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.